Hello? Alexa, pause. Hey guys, happy birthday to me and anybody else whose birthday is coming up. I have a birthday message for you. Listen, the one thing we gotta know is that we have more life to live. We have more life to live. You have more life to live. You can't go from day to day to day without knowing that message. Because that message is going to improve your life. Do not go another day not internalizing, not feeling and comprehending and believing and embodying the fact that you have more life to live. More life, more surprises, more happiness, more experiences, more joy, right? There's so many different things in life that we can get joy from. I am the kind of person who has been through a lot. We all have, right? We've all been through a lot. I grew up without any parents. I grew up without any family. I grew up without any real roots, right, to my identity. I wasn't accepted truly by any group of people. And yet, here I am telling you that I am happier. I am at more peace. I am more joyful. I am more adventurous. I am more of so many things than most people that I grew up with. That I am at a place every day where I live and in a belief system that today is the first day of the rest of my life. And I'm just getting started. It's a mindset. And so I want to encourage you to have the mindset that you're just getting started. If you can adopt that mentality, if you can feel that in your body, if you can own that, if that can become part of your personality, your identity, your daily mantra, your DNA, your essence, that today is the beginning of the rest of my life and I have more life to live, and that I can be healthier and happier and freer and more joyful and more focused and more purposeful and more connected and more spiritual and more grounded and more of all the good stuff that it is and that it takes to live a really fulfilling life. Not a life of just roles, not just being a mother and not just being a father and not just being a daughter and a sister and an employee or an entrepreneur or whatever it is that you are. Not just that, right? But to be more of who you were born to be. Man, that's some good stuff. When you can get there, and you can get there, I promise you, you can get there. You just got to get new wisdom and you got to focus. My journey took me on a path to reading. Reading really opened my life. I have like 400 books. I love books. I write books, I read books, I study books, because I knew at some point in my life, initially I didn't know. Initially someone just said, hey, you need to get into these personal growth books. And I recommend to everybody, the very first book you should read is As a Man Thinketh. That's the word think with an ETH on the end. As a Man Thinketh. It's free PDF online. Just put the title in PDF and boom. You're going to see it there for free. Read that book. That should be a mandatory reading piece in schools. Because until we understand how our brain works, we don't control our life. You don't control your life if you don't know how your brain works. So make that a priority, because you have more life to live. You have more life to live. I almost feel guilty that I'm so happy, so at peace, so aligned, so joyful, so adventurous, that every day, today I just signed up for piano lessons because I want to learn how to play Moonlight Sonata on piano. It brings such joy to my heart to want to do that. It brings so much joy to start taking vocal lessons because I want to create a record. There are so many different things I want to do before my time's up on earth, right? And so we got to start with books because we got to put new knowledge here. We got to learn how our brain works. We need to be inspired by people who understand that the first 50 years of life or the first 40 years of life, we're just learning the game. Like, you're just learning the game. You don't really have inner peace and joy and focus and adventure maybe, but like, people don't really get to know themselves on a deeper level until you go through a couple decades of life, because you can't get to this level of awareness of self without having gone through life. Right? Because you got to have something to reflect upon, to really hone in on the gold of what we've learned in life. So you got to live through life to be able to reflect on it. That's why I would never, in my life, I would never trade the life that I've lived for a better life. Except to say, I think I would want to have parents. Just being truthful. But like having that family relationship, right? Who doesn't want that? But truly, I would not change my life. All of the abuse, all of the abandonment, all of the homelessness, all of the struggle, even the brokenheartedness. It's kind of hard to say that. Because it all led me to this deep understanding that I'm fucking phenomenal and that I know who I am. See, most people think they know who they are, but they haven't been broken. You can't truly know who you are until the life has crushed the shit out of you, because you don't know what's inside yet, right? If you're just going along and you're working and you're going to school and you got a relationship and you go through a little bit of this and that, but life hasn't crushed you, there's a different level of knowing yourself when you've been abused and beaten and abandoned and people have attempted to kill you. And I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. And I, today, can say I don't give a fuck who doesn't care about my story. Because growing up in my 30s and in my 40s, when I released my book, that's when it first started. That's when I first heard the message. You know, Capri, nobody cares about your story. That was hard. I was like, what is she talking about? Why would she say that to me? Why is she being rude? Right? So it took me some time to understand what that meant and the different types of people that say that. Because some people say it coming from a good place. They just don't understand how to articulate it for someone to really grasp it. Right? It's not that people don't care about your story, because there are so many people in this world that feel so lonely. They feel so abandoned. They feel so confused because they keep hearing this message, nobody cares about your story. But I'm telling you, don't care about that message. You care about your story. You heal from your story. And then you put that thing in a book and you make it the focus of your life. And if you do that, You will live the best life ever as you teach other people how to heal from their own life. There's no greater fulfillment. There's no greater joy. Because the first person who told me nobody cared about my story, they live a miserable life. And the second person that told me nobody cared, they didn't say nobody cares about your story, but in essence, what they said was that. That was the message. And that is a fraud pastor who went celebrity. So we got to look at the source of where the message is coming from. And maybe the message that you hear that hurts your life is a different message, right? But these are all voices in the world. And let me tell you something. Fuck them voices. Those people and that message, that's their problem. That's their business. You don't take ownership of that. You don't let that thing sink in here. Because this right here needs to be protected. Because you got more life to live. You can create your destiny. That's why I created Deliberate Creators Coaching. Because I finally realized I can create my own life. I can create my own beliefs. I can create my own focus. I can create my own destiny. I can create my own circle. I can create my own energy. I can create my own books. I can create my own organizations. I can create my own tribe. I can create everything. I can create that. And you can create that for you. So listen, I gotta go. I'm gonna go birthday shopping at Walmart. I gotta get some Miracle Grow for my Italian cypress trees. I just learned that's what their name is. They're Italian cypress trees. They're so beautiful, but they're dying. So I gotta do something to save them. So you guys have a beautiful life. Look at yourself. Ladies, get you a new lipstick, get you a new pair of earrings, get you a new shirt, do your hair, color your hair. Men, ladies and men, go to the gym, get your life. Start manifesting, start speaking things into existence. Start dreaming again. What do you want? Because I can guarantee you, there are people in the world stuck in lives that are suffocating God's breath out of their body. Don't let that be you. Don't live by principles that are killing you. Live by principles that are useful to live the best life God intended you to have. And when you do that, and you wrap it up in service to humanity, using your story, man, can't nobody touch you. That's when you will have self-actualized. So y'all have a great day. I'm gonna go Walmart shopping for my little Miracle Grow, and I will talk with you guys later. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, by the way. And please donate to my book drive. It's the 9th annual book drive. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything. But yeah, drop $20. Come on. This is not for me. This is what I do for foster children, right? Here's another book I wrote. I actually co-authored this book. I haven't been selling it, but I'm not the author for it, so it's really, I should market it more. But the From Foster Care to Fabulous and Imperative Movement and Maximize Your Superpowers, those are the books that I want to give to children, because foster children specifically, because it is the juice. It's the juice of how I came from nothing to everything. Let me tell you something. I am everything. When I understood who I am, man, I realized this right here is everything. All of it. I am a miracle. I am a blessing. I am God's spirit in motion. I am magical. I am a creator. And so are you. So are you. And I want to get that message out to foster children because they don't have anybody to teach them. I'm going on 50 something this year, and it took me all of my life to get here. And I can't die without getting that message back to the foster children so that they can know the shortcuts of how to get here, how to be healed, how to be whole, how to be congruent, how to say, I don't give a fuck about what you say about me and my life and my story and my path and my purpose and my glory. Because I have read Dr. Cruz's books. Okay, so y'all please make that donation. It's $20. It's nothing. It's nothing. But a little bit from everybody is something. All right? That's something big. All right, I'll send you all letters of appreciation. I print them out. They're real pretty. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you guys. Bye.